Hey, you guys, we're going to do a regular tarot read right now. And of course, I will include um, some oracles in here. But let's just get a daily energy for you guys. Do me a favor, go over to my other channel, The World is Waiting Tarot, on YouTube, and subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers or more, of course, and I need you guys' help. I do all zodiac signs, shall I say, over there. And yeah, it's a little bit more focus over there. It's not just focusing on Cancer. So if you're dealing with a Cancer, then there you have it. All right, one card came out. I'm not going to turn it over unless it comes over all the way turned over, or I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, or I'm going to wait until the end of the shuffle. So we already have overthinking and we have our energy. So yeah, you are overthinking about some type of situation, Cancer. I don't know what that's in regards to, but we will break it down. Hold on for a minute. It'll be slow, but in the end, you'll get the message. If this message isn't for you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Every message isn't for us Cancers. It could be somebody or something that you're dealing with. Look at all this energy that comes out. Boy, look at here. All right. So the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles energy. Ace of Pentacles is, joy, happiness, and a new beginning. There is a new beginning because at one point you were overthinking a situation. Now let's talk about the energies that I see here. We have the Hermit energy. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. Something is, look, and we have unsure energy, right? So, this is what's happening. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me look at it and see what's happening here, what's going on. You are being defensive about whatever this energy is. And so you had to retreat from distraction to determine your own truth. And now there is somebody coming towards you because you've been patient. You've been defensive, patient. There was heartbreak. You went into hermit mode. And therefore there is some type of love on the table here. A new beginning in love at that. But you've been given to a situation too much, and therefore you're not sure how you want to do it. That's why the overthinking card is here. You were looking somebody in their eyes, and what does it say? Be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look them through their eyes and make them feel understood. You did that until, with this probably King of Pentacles energy or some type of other energy, take what resonates, but you did this because you said there was no reward without risk. You took a risk with this person. You created opportunities either for this person, or you created opportunities and you weren't afraid to fail or lose when it comes to dealing with this person, place, thing, or a situation. You invested your time wisely, what you thought, when it came to dealing with love. But the Tower in reverse is showing me something different. There were stormy times here. You were restless and there was a collapse. But this was also with the Three of Swords energy being in reverse, because you felt like there was some type of insult or this person was fake, and it made you feel like this was a painful experience for you. It was heartbreak, of course. So you went into hermit mode. So let's just go ahead and pull these cards apart, because already I see what you went through just with that little synopsis. Yellow hearts in the comments if that part resonate with you. Yeah, so now you're tough, you're ambitious, you know what you want, and you're going after it in a single-minded determination. But at one point you realize, because you were given too much to a situation, it caused you to overthink and to doubt yourself as being a Cancer. In the Queen of Cups, the empathetic energy that we always have. But the Page of Pentacles come out. It says never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. So you didn't judge this person in the beginning, but this person made you feel like at one point less than, and so with that being said, you had to get in your air energy mode when it came to being tough about this situation and what you really needed to do. And so the universe told you to, you have to walk away from this situation. There's no reward without risk. You created a risk by you taking into this person or giving to this person wholeheartedly without expecting to receive anything. That means you didn't even receive love in some way, in the 3D energy. I'm not going to say the 5D. I'm going to say the 3D energy. You didn't receive the type of love that you you hope for, the love that you wish for when it came to this person, place, thing, or situation you were dealing with. And so therefore with the Tower, it made you feel, instead of ending it, it made you feel like there was, a collapse that happened. You didn't just automatically end this. There were stormy times and you were restless. You were restless, and therefore you could not, you didn't say, okay, this is just who this person is, because you saw deep within this person. You saw deep within this person, and you sent the best energy out to this person in hopes that they will work on themselves while you were becoming defensive and changing. But here it is with the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is letting you know you can't get the result. So when the Knight and the Eight of Pentacles to me comes next to each other, 6 years, you realize that you had to be tough. You had to stop overthinking. You had to give to yourself and learn that not everybody doesn't stay this way. But with the King of Pentacles energy, you had to take this risk. You already took the risk, and now you have to create opportunities for yourself and not be afraid to invest, or excuse me, to fail, because you already invested your time in this situation that you'll never get back, if that makes sense. So like I was saying here with the Eight of Pentacles, this is 8 years you've been dealing with the situation. Close from 6 to 8 years. I don't know which one it is, but anyway, after this 8, when you get to this 8th year, you start to really recognize that it's all about you and your decisions and how you take care and work on yourself, and that's where the Knight of Pentacles comes out. You can't get the results without first doing the work. So if you want to see results within this person, place, thing, or situations, you got to do the work for yourself in order to do what makes your heart happy. Lover's energy card of Gemini. So we have all of the energies on the board. You just had to step out and end certain things, and even though you didn't want to, that's why this energy came out the way it did. Does that make sense? And so I'm going to go ahead and pull from, what is this? The Yin and Yang deck, and then I'll pull from What's the Tea deck by Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. I just feel like you had to make a decision that you didn't want to, because even though, and maybe this could be a rebirth in winter just passed, you had to think about this heartbreak and this Tower moment in the wintertime, and maybe just realize that it was more so of an attraction for you, than it was for this person, or your attraction is different. Your love is different from the way that other people give love. Does that make sense? And so that's just kind of how I see that energy. Yeah, you expressed your truth and then you went into hermit mode. You expressed your truth and then went into hermit mode because this person's ego right here, the defensive side, the ego, was too much for you to handle. Can you see that? Here, let me try to fix it. This person's ego was too much for you to handle, and so therefore you had to turn around and say, you know what? Nope. It's time for me to move forward, and start literally working on myself, because you can't get the results. I can't expect for this person, place, thing, or situation to change if I don't change myself and understand, and understand that you can't get the results without first doing the work for yourself. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. So at some point you felt stagnant with this overthinking, and you didn't even know how to be tough with the person that you felt like you were attracted to. Yeah, because this person was dealing with third-party energy. They were partying or dealing with third-party energy on the outside, external. It says external right here. Can you see it? They were dealing with these types of energy out here, and therefore you're just like, you know what? No. Yeah. No, I can't. And the offer has to come, So anyway, here it is with the Lover's card. Could be card, Gemini energy. There is an offer coming because, again, you removed your energy from this person, because you found out your purpose. North Node, cosmic, your actual true purpose. So you asked the universe to help you, and the universe was helping you get through this energy. Does that make sense? Now I'm going to go ahead and pull. I want to pull from a characteristic, or the Who's deck, the Who Oracle, to see this person, Taurus energy. It could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Taurus. Diligent, graceful, very dependable, calm and chill, down to earth and sensual. Gives you a strong sense of stability. Can be stubborn or obstinate at times. I don't know what that is. obstinate, obstinate, not abstinence, obstinance. I'm about to look it up. Y'all know that. But you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, look at the cards fly out. 6, easily stressed, put others' needs over yours, sacrifice too much. That's the 6 of Pentacles energy. And that's you. You had to figure out your purpose because this caused you stress. Easily stressed, put others' needs over yours, sacrifice too much. You sacrifice too much for everyone. We all know that. You know, we all know that. That is who a true Cancer is. And that's what makes us, you know, it makes us. A Libra energy comes out. Popular, charismatic, sociable, balanced, fluent speaker. When out of balance, will be a complainer, self-indulgent, and indecisive. So low vibrations. They showed you that they had low vibrations. Now, one thing about us, we hate that. Toxicity, overly control. This is family. Overly control, harsh criticism, physical or mental abuse. That is how we feel when we give to others. And so this happens over time. This happens over time. Are you a student? Someone interested in particular fields or subjects? Someone studying in colleges? So I don't know, maybe you decided to go back to school, but somewhere in this situation is you, Cancer, because your vibration, just hear me out, your vibration gets low when you feel like family. Remember, giving to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. When your family, you feel like your family or somebody that you love takes advantage of you. But remember, easily stressed, put others' needs over yours, sacrifice too much. That's what we do. And when we feel like we're doing it, then we have to turn around. We're doing it and somebody is taking our kindness for a weakness. Then we turn around, especially when it comes to family and friends and people who we feel like, listen, if you're in a Cancer's life, you are considered family. We love the people in our lives unconditionally, no matter how many times they screw up. But don't let us go into hermit mode because the vibrations are low. Because when that happens, that's when you get to this Page of Pentacles energy. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. That lower vibration in this person, toxicity, overly control, harsh criticism, physical or mental abuse, makes us go into hermit mode. And then we discover our purpose, and it never will be the same. We will still love you, but it'll never be the same. It'll be harder for you to come back into our lives. Now I'm going to pull from the Untold, what is it? The Untold Truths of the Heart by Aqua Moonlight. You know, that is, yeah, look and see. You see the card for drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. That's what happened when you went into hermit mode. You discovered your purpose. Look. Happiness, perspective, better off. Yep. So you discovered your purpose, and the hermit mode showed you that you were better off without this person. Happiness, perspective, clear headspace. Your headspace is clear because you went into hermit mode, and now you're slowly drifting apart from this person. Yeah, look, lust. You, again, listen, the attraction comes. Intensity, sexual energy, and non-committal. That's what this is. I said that to you. You start overthinking about this person, place, thing, or situation where they just hot, you know, and that's the reason why you were lusting over them. And you decide, oh, I didn't even see this clarity. You have clarity over, look at this. It fell out over the 6 of Pentacles, being unsure of how you're going to give, and then being tough, because you have to be honest with yourself about the intentions and the truth of the matter. And there's grief, sorrow, and pain. You are, experiencing pain because you had to let go of somebody who you felt like you were better with than without. And so therefore, emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, and unstable. You know, this person, you know, who had all these issues with them, and also you were both affected. And so again, you have to understand where this energy is for you. The offer is coming because they're an emotional whirlwind. But again, did you do all this healing and learning about yourself in order for this person just to come back without them healing? You got to ask yourself that, because that is what will happen, because upheaval is here. Shock, the unexpected, and trouble. See, there's going to be a lot of trouble because this person is young, you know, or young-minded, shall I say. Young-minded, is that a word? I don't know. But anyway, let's pull from the Messages of the Heart. I said I was going to pull from the What's the Tea deck by Virtual Reality 9 Tarot. Okay, so the cards come out. Watching you is at the bottom of the deck. They've been watching your social media to see what you post and get clues to know how to approach you. So this person is trying to make an offer, but they're trying to find you. Remember, if a Cancer doesn't want to be found, they won't be. Beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving of your love. So that's kind of how that is. But again, that is not enough for you. Innocence. Your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. And then we have a permanent mark. It says, you left a permanent mark on their heart and can't be on their heart, and that can't be erased even if they try. You always be remembered. And so that's where they're, you're drifting away, and they realize that they really lost one. You know how they say you lost one? What is it? This person had to realize what you brought to the table. And that's the thing, So let me go ahead and pull from Virtual Reality Nines. What's the T deck? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So that is where you are, is that, you have decisions to make, and basically your clarity is more of a decision for you. You went into hermit mode and you realize that you're better off without this person. Now, that doesn't mean that this is the end all be all. I mean, if you know this person and you feel like you can, deal with their low vibrational energy as of now, then guess what? That's on you. That's your decision to make. As long as it's not physically abusive, I don't know. Cyberbullying, unhinged Karen. So maybe at some point this person was, and I think it said it here somewhere. Did it say it here? Was I in another read when it came to, harsh criticism? Here it is. Harsh criticism, cyberbullying, nothing that you ever did was right. And there was always a fighting, some type of fighting energy involved. And also chaser is here. So you could have been chasing this person and trying to get them to see who you really are, Cancer, that you are trustworthy. But that's when the universe intervened and said, no, you don't have to prove to somebody your love, because everybody that knows you, whether they truly want to admit it or not, they know that you are trustworthy. They know what you're capable of when it comes to love. All right. So the card that comes out, realization. Again, you had a realization, finding out and coming to light about this person being unhinged. This person could be going through could have went through some type of paperwork being filed. So maybe you were married to this person. There was a lot of gossip and pettiness and jealousy and envy when it came to this person. And you're embarrassed. You felt like they were the ones wearing the mask, but you felt like you were the one who had to wear a mask to get through this energy, because they were closed in, trapped, and frustrated. You were frustrated and closed in, or maybe trapped when it came to how you felt with your emotions. Does that make sense? The bottom of the deck is pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. You were ready to explode when it came to this, and this is why you go into hermit mode, because you realize that people take your kindness for a weakness. You're given to this situation, but the Knight of Swords being here tells you, it tells you, be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, and go after it in a single-minded determination. So once you have clarity and you realize that this person who you consider your family is, taking advantage of you, and you know the truth, you go into hermit mode, and that they're lower vibrational, you'll realize that you're better off when you come out of hermit mode. That doesn't mean you won't miss this person. That doesn't mean this person is bad, or has bad energy. That just means that they are childish. They're childish, and they won't realize what it is, until it's gone, and that's just kind of how I see that energy. And so that is where you have to decipher what it is that you want. I'm going to pull from the Breakup Oracle deck now, and then I'll end this after that, because again, you have to know what it is that you want. Nobody can tell you. You can listen to me, but at the end of the day, you have your own. You can make your own choices in regards to how you feel and what you want to do, and if you want to stay separated from this person, or even separate, even become separated. If you haven't already separated. Sorry. Friendship. I'm more comfortable being friends than lovers. So maybe that's the message. Control. I'm trying to control the situation to avoid having, it control me. So that is the childish energy again. So they're telling you they would rather be your friends until you actually show them better than you tell them, you know, because again, you spend a whole lot of time. Look, they will call. You spend a whole lot of time trying to explain to them who you really are, you know, and why you aren't like everybody else. But now you're not explaining that energy. You're just doing, you know, you're doing. Yeah, this is a Knight. This is a childish energy. This person is childish, you know, and it said in one of the bottom of these decks about this person. Could be a Capricorn energy, but it could be toxic, self-destructive patterns, you know, toxic energy, you know, with this, if this Capricorn, and this could be somebody who you feel like is your soulmate. But again, you know, they could be mirroring the things you need to work on. You know, all of the things that we as Cancers feel like, no, I don't want to do that because, you know, that's just cruel. That's just mean. You know, no, that's not me. I don't see how people could be that way. All of those energies that we go through when we feel like somebody is being cruel and hurtful, that's not you. But when you get into that hermit mode, oh, it becomes you. And they don't realize that we go from 0 to 100 real quick, you know, and that's not an energy that you want to experience with us, because then we become toxic. And everybody is like, what happened to Cancer? She just, he or she just automatically blew up and they changed. Was that a mask they wore? No. Everybody has two different sides. One is, what is that TikTok? It says, the side you get from me is, you know, this way, but this is, you know, the side that you bring out of me, and I'm that way, you know, like that. Like, so again, we can be just like Geminis, having two sides, you know, but one is a good side and one is a bad side. You know, it might be a little different when it comes to a Gemini, but we become toxic when we get into this energy of feeling disrespected, you know, feeling disrespected, feeling like we're dealing with somebody with low vibes, you know, somebody who makes us feel threatened or makes us have to go into hermit mode because we also see the truth, and it's causing more heartbreak than anything, you know. And that's when we get into these modes because of unsure energy. And then the air energy comes out. Be tough, be ambitious, know what you want, you know, have clarity and stop overthinking. So if we have to overthink about this situation, we find our purpose and realize that we're better off without dealing with the scars, the permanent scars or permanent marks of somebody because they have ego and pride issues. You know, does that make sense? So that's the energy that's in. We are lovers, not fighters, but we will fight if we love. And if we love you a whole lot, sometimes we'll fight until there's no more fight left. And that's the situation here. There was no more fight left. That doesn't mean it's over. It just means that there was no more fight left. I love you guys. Let's let go of this energy now. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. And remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.